Hey guys, um, a few weeks ago, um, I saw Perfect Pitch 2, and well, the story kind of begins because of a few months ago, but I saw the trailer for it, but I didn't know it at the time, and I swore to myself that I would never see this movie because it's a musical and it's so cheesy, and I couldn't even skip the ad in my browser. I ended up turning it off, right? So like a little while later, I went to a barbecue, right? And my friend he invited me to see it, and a bunch of other people were going. So I said, why not? I should just go. I didn't know what the movie was about, and everybody just said, you'll like it, you'll like it. So I was like, okay, I'll like it. So um, but they told me to watch the first one. So the day before, I was watching the first one, and I couldn't even sit through it. I tried to watch it like 4 or 5 times, and each time I just had to stop it, and I had to like do something else because it was just it, it upsets me. Uh so then the next day, like, because he bought the tickets, right, and I had to pay him back his money at least, or go in and see the movie. So I ended up going, and I sat through the movie, and I kid you not, people were singing in the theater. And if a musical isn't that enough and you can't stand watching people singing on screen, try having everybody around you sing their songs. And I sat there, and they got to the point where they were singing about butts, and I was like, Chris, before you lose your mind, get popcorn. So so I turned to the girl sitting next to me, and I told her that I would get popcorn. So I left, and then I went to the concession stand, and then I saw that popcorn was like $15, and I was like, screw this. Like, it's $15 for popcorn. I can get that for $1. So then I thought that I should go to the dollar store. So then I spent 15 minutes walking to the dollar store, and then when I got there, I looked at the candy bars, and I was like, you know what, Chris, you should eat healthy. You know what's good? Those noodles at the food court. So I walked over to the food court, and then I got those noodles, right, and so I was eating them, and then I ran into my friend, and she said hi, and stuff. And then I said hi back, and she asked me what I was doing, and then I told her that that I was seeing Perfect Pitch 2, and then she got all excited, and she's like, "Oh yeah, me too, me too," because she sings and stuff. And then I told her, like, no, like right now I'm supposed to be in the theater, but I couldn't stand it. So I got noodles, and I'm gonna eat these noodles, and I'm gonna finish them up, and I'm gonna go back. So so then at that point she laughed and stuff, and then we talked a little bit more, and then she and then she left, and I finished up my noodles, and I went back. But then I kind of felt bad, and I realized, like, I told the girl that I would buy popcorn, so I waited in line, and then I got the expensive popcorn, like the $15 popcorn, and I sat down, and I offered her some, and then I ate some and stuff, and the movie was over, and I still had my popcorn. And one of the girls who was sitting next to me, because it was my friend, two girls, and then it was me. And the other girl who was sitting next to the girl that I was sitting next to, she asked if I enjoyed the movie, and then I was about to say, yes, I did. It was great. But then the girl who was sitting next to me, she said that I left during most of the movie and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I kind of did. I just couldn't stand the movie. Um, so then we talked a little bit more, and then we left. And then I had my $15 popcorn, and I was walking out of the theater, and suddenly a huge gust of wind came and blew the $15 popcorn on the pavement. And at this point, like, a bunch of people, I could hear them like, like, because, like, it's like gold or something like that for $15. And so like, it blew over, and it blew on into the parking lot. And then I thought, Chris, you know what, it's either you can look like Like you can have people feel bad for you and pick up your popcorn off the ground, or you could own it and you could walk away. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna pretend to be a badass and just walk away, and that's exactly what I did. And then I went back into my car, and that's the end of my experience with Perfect Pitch 2. I barely saw it, but it turned out to be a funny story. Um, if you like this story, you should subscribe. If you like this video, you should like it. And thanks for watching. See ya.